Yes, I dey tell una. Any man wey sabi cook na red flag o. Man wey sabi cook ogbono soup, egusi soup, rice and stew, jollof rice. Una dey inside that kind, you dey inside that relationship with that guy. He no marry you. Who weke tell me? I better go. Wetin you sabi when I no sabi? Man wey sabi wash him cloth, until na red flag where you wa.
So anything now is a red flag for a man. That's what we're doing now. Is that it? How is a man being able to cook a red flag? As a matter of fact, that makes him more desirable. Because a man that can cook, and a man with discipline, and a man with a go hard, would be able to assist his wife when she's pregnant or when she's busy or when she's tired. Because he can cook. And trust me, a man that can cook wants to cook. That's what you should know. So if you are a good woman and you meet a good man that can cook, that's not a red flag.
It's common sense. Gift, say hi.
Nothing. Hi. I need to say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, a man is walking past.
Is this lady serious? Is she serious? Did she just make a face for that man walking past? Look, ladies, I apologize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But this woman, I bet you every man will walk past this lady without looking twice. A 1.5?
I know that you hate me. Now my life is sweet like cinnamon. Like a fucking dream I'm living in.
I don't know if I be day church before, you understand? I be day church service before, Thursday service. I have a bunch of fried plantain or raw rice.
I know she's trying to mock this guy by saying, oh, look at what my talking stage is offering me. But everybody is not a Yahoo boy. Everybody is not a tech guru. Everybody does not have money. We fail to look at the content of a person's heart. First thing is coming from church. This shows that this is a reasonably sound-minded guy. And then he goes, I've got a bunch of ripe plantain and I've got rice. Should I bring that? It's nothing bad there. I don't know what this is, but I don't think he did anything wrong here. I just think she's just being stupid for mocking him. And if I'm this guy, I never speak to this lady again.
Would I say today is an emotional day for me? Today, the 17th of December, is supposed to be my 10th year wedding anniversary. I got married traditionally on the 17th of December 2015. Was it an happy day for me? Yes and no. My father died 2 weeks before my wedding, my trad. And so when I got to the village and I saw a portrait of him in the living room, I started crying. Secondly, I was emotional because the man I was getting married to, I did not love him. Thirdly, I had a boyfriend, I'll be honest. And my boyfriend and I had spoken about this whole marriage thing like weeks before.
Sometimes when I hear women talk about these type of things and they make themselves look like the victim, it baffles me. It really does. Because this woman is saying with a straight face that I had a boyfriend. And there's nothing wrong in that statement. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And even the day of the trial, I called him, baby, should I go ahead with this? He said, don't worry, you can always run away later, we'll elope together.
Isn't that funny? Can you imagine? Listen. This is the thing with women. Women think they're so slick, right? But as a man, we are able to understand these patterns. We're able to see it. This foolish woman thinks that her boyfriend cares about her. But this man is literally happy that, okay, yeah, go get married. I'm not going to deal with all this responsibility anymore. Oh, we'll elope at some point. But all in his mind is, well, I'm still going to crack if I want to. And you're there crying, miserable on your wedding day. Meanwhile, your boyfriend is having the time of his life, probably with another girl. Man, some women are mind-numbingly stupid. Let's keep watching.
So we went on with the ceremony. And after the ceremony, I later, my mood was lightened up and I danced, we married and partied. Then reality dawned on me that I was not a married woman. So I went home with my husband in their car. When we got to his place, I felt very emotional. I thought about my boyfriend and I started crying. So while I was crying, Oga looked at me and asked me why I was crying. I told him I was thinking about my dad. I wished my dad was alive today. And he tried to wipe my tears. Not romantically, just clean your eye, clean your eye. And the next thing he was touching my boobs. I was like, I'm not in the mood now. Can't you see I'm sad? My eyes were red. I was very down. He said he's now my husband. He has paid. I'm now his wife. I was still trying to like run my mouth when he took off my clothes, and yes, it happened without foreplay, without anything, without kissing. Your newly wedded wife. That's how boring it was. And I was not happy about it, so I told him I was going back to my mom's place. I didn't tell him that was why. I said I needed to pick up some things at my mom's. That was like 7 p.m. He said, okay, we drive me there. So we drove to my mom's place. And I wanted to stay back, but even my mom and everybody would not allow me. So I just used to stay, and then we went back home. And that was a Thursday. On Friday, we were together. And then I said I was going to my mom's place again. I went to my mom's. I stayed at my mom's. The next day, we got wedded in church. That was where it dawned on me that I had signed a contract, to be unhappy, to a contract of sadness, because I knew clearly I didn't love this person. I was not attracted to him. I just knew that I had signed the contract. So from that day on, I tried to fake a smile. I tried to post on Facebook to show myself that I was married. Then I thought marriage was everything. I was showing myself for some years before I started to delete all the rubbish posts I made, and I ran away after 5 years. And just to 5 years of being divorced, just to the fact that I'm no longer married, just to the fact that I'm here glowing, beautiful, happy, poor.
Let's also cheers to the fact that you're going to die alone.
Cheers to the fact that I had courage to live, and cheers to the fact that I had my babies.
Got kids? You got kids, man? Oh, let's fuck this, man.
As a young girl in your 20s, thank God for angry feminists. If you're able to buy properties as a woman, thank God for angry feminists. You're able to vote, air your opinion. Who give you phone? Thank God for angry feminists. Thank God for angry and bitter feminists. You dey buy car, you have a driver's license. You even went to school to even spell your name. You can spell your name. Thank God for angry feminists. You can be a doctor now, a lawyer, a nurse. Thank God for angry feminists. Thank God for angry and bitter feminists.
All right, I see where she's going with this, but this is a problem with modern feminism. I do understand that the first wave of feminism was for the right for a woman to vote, for a woman to be able to go to school, for a woman to be able to own properties. That's the first wave. I think there are about 4 or 5 waves of feminism. And this is something these people wouldn't tell you. It was actually championed by men, because the idea was a woman is human and this is a human right. It wasn't an angry feminist or what we have today. Here's what's going on here. The reason why this lady is angry is simply because of the way she looks. I'm not trying to be mean. If you look like this, if you wake up and you have to see this face every day, you will be angry too. That's a problem. And when I think about it, I haven't seen a half feminist. Seems to me most feminists are 4 and below.
Yes, as long as men exist, I will always have content and I will never run out of content. You understand? I just want me you get. I just want me you understand what they talk. Because you don't understand that this feminism thing, I know they use and play. You don't understand say this feminism thing. Now, I'm ready to die for feminism. You understand? You don't say this thing, no be joke, oh. This is not a joke. Hey, God.
This lady looks familiar to me. I just can't place it.
Are you a radical feminist? Yes. Faith babes, I think you should venture into dark femininity. It suits you a lot. Thank you. Dark femininity as in the aesthetic. It's not feminism, we just say you are a misandrist and keep it pushing. Are you mad? My username is more than a misandry. What do you think? Let me tell you something. All of you women that want to do kumbaya feminism, all of you feminists that your idea of feminism is, men and women should be friends. Men and women should be okay. That feminism does not exist again. That is the olden days feminism.
I got it. Oh my God. She looks like Daddy Trevor.
I just figured something out and I want to tell you just in case you were wondering, because for a very long time I've been wondering about this thing, but it wasn't clicking to me. I did not understand it, but I did not care still. I will still they do my thing the way I did one. So you know how men are always saying that they cannot pay for sex, and sex when it feels transactional, they don't want to be involved, and they want to know that you like them and they like you back, blah blah blah. I used to always be like, actually, both of us they enjoy the intercourse, so both of us they enjoy the intercourse. Why should I be demanding more? Why should I be demanding more? And they were so close to getting me before. Now God now he saved me. I just come across feminist TikTok. That was the God that saved me. When I came across feminist TikTok and I've been to digest all those information, I did not understand this still. I did not understand why I had to take so much before I give up my body.
Wait a minute. Is that not the excuse for being a whore? I didn't know that feminism now fight for women to whores their body, for the highest bidder. That's very interesting.
I did not understand this still, but I did not care. I been still because I knew that at that point I don't already understand say men are stupid men are, because I used to think that they were logical. I used to think that they had sense, but I can't figure out say they don't actually get sense. That there was something wrong with that thing, but I could not place my hand on it. So I've been just the rugged and the goes, I don't care. You're going to give me what I want if you want to knock me. Otherwise you ain't fucking me, and that's on period.
So with money you can crack any feminist. Very interesting.
Dating principles for 2026. You must date more than 5 men. You must what? Date more than 5 men. You cannot be my student and you are dating only one person. Remember I said dating. Don't bring your lack of education here. I'm going to cuss you out. I'm not the problem. It is you who lack basic education. Date more than 5 men. All right? You must keep your roster going. Your roster must be on. What did I say? Your roster must be on. There has to be a rotation. You must have a rotation. Let the best provider win. Rule number 2026. Dating what? Coach a series dating principle 2026. There must be a roster.
You be a show. That's what you are, lady. You're a whore. And a four at that too.
But why are guys so concerned about girls being after the money they don't even have?
And why are women that look like this always talk about odogos that will never look at them twice?
Why? The real Odogu spenders don't even care about girls being after their money. It's always the broke ones.
Always the 0.3s.
Always the broke ones. Always the broke ones.
Always. I'm just gonna stop.
I'm so afraid to have kids because what if, worst case scenario, what if I have a boy?
Oh my God. Really? That's what we're doing now?
I'm sorry, have you ever met a boy, like at any age? At any age? They're all obsessed with jacking off or violent things or violently jacking off. And I am not about to have a boy down the hall from me while I'm working tirelessly to pay the bills, to keep the roof over his head while he's down the hall just jerking off to some horrible thing online. No.
To me, you're not man enough, because if you have issue with your babe, let things out, argue, shout, let the neighbors interfere, like, okay, what's going on? Why you guys shouting? Why you guys fighting? But you are too cool, and I don't like it.
This woman is a devil, folks. Women that say things like this, they're the ones that the first chance they get to report you and deport you, they will take it. This woman is a devil.
The relationship is becoming very, very boring. Like, I want us to fight, shout, argue. Do you understand? Like, break things. In fact, slap me sometimes, hit me, like.
What kind of woman says hit me when we have a fight? What? She's a devil.
I don't even understand what I'm saying. You're just too cool. Anytime I try to complain, you always say sorry, and I'm not used to it. I'm used to shouting, like, I don't even understand what I'm saying.
I definitely understand what you're saying. Look at your eyes. You have the crazy eyes. Jesus, you're a devil, lady.
Because
I like it. Like, let's spice things up.
we
Like,
can't spice things up like that. Spicing things up is we going for a vacation, like having dinner somewhere, private dinner or something, visiting somewhere we've not visited before, having a good time. That's you spicing things up.
You know what surprises me, and this is a funny thing with life, is that it's amazing how men like this always get these type of women.
What do you do?
I mean, my sister,
You are a,
my sister, like I'm a massage therapist.
how much will a guy be making and you say he's poor?
If he's making 300k to 500k, he's poor.
So if a guy makes 500k every month,
He's poor.
mention 4 classes of food for me.
Classes of food. Oh my god, Morotimo. Yay! Classes of food. Let's say bread and tea.
Yeah.
Small chops. They are classes of food. What would I say? Noodles, plantain and egg.
Maybe that black woman would have spoke to you if you paid for her groceries. Instead of a hi, if you said a, hey, can I cover your groceries? I think you're a really beautiful woman and I'd like to make your day better. We're living in late stage capitalism. Things are expensive. And black women are tired of being tired. We're tired of having to put on a smile on our faces and take care of everyone while no one takes care of us. So maybe, just maybe, if you would have just offered her something, if you would have said, let me cover half, or if you would have just left her alone, respected boundaries, but offered something.
My question with Uber drivers in Lagos, why is it that whenever you book a ride, they will start calling you or texting you saying, I'm on my way? Of course, where else are you supposed to be going? You're supposed to be on your way to mine. Why are you calling me and telling me, hello, I'm on my way? Hello, where else are you supposed to be going? Are you supposed to be going home? Or are you supposed to be going to school? Of course you're on your way. I know you're on your way. It says on my app that it says you're driving to me. You're going to be here in 7 minutes.
If you don't have money as a man, stay away from a woman. We need money for maintenance. It's on our first date. I don't know, just do something that will make me accept you fast. Imagine asking me out on a date and you take me to Chicken Republic. Like, I don't understand. There are other top class places to go to. So if you can't, like, I don't know, the place you take me to determines if I will say yes to your relationship or not. That's just it.
So on the first day, the man spend only 10,000 naira. Red flag or not?
Which one is red flag? It's red C. Which one is red flag? Red C. How can you spend 10,000 on a date? Like, I don't understand.
Why is it that when most boys are in communication with a lady, immediately a lady says something like, oh, my gas is finished, oh, I need to go and do my hair, the guy already has the impression that the girl is trying to build him? Like, don't you think it's just a way to consider the conversation? Must you always have the impression that the girl is trying to build you? That sometimes you even just text the guy, and the guy will ask you like, what's up? And you'll be like, oh, my gas just got finished. And the guy will just stop texting you. That's all. He will just stop texting you automatically. As in, he just feels like, oh, maybe you were trying to build him.
Poor man cannot give you your dream wedding. Oh, Jesus. Poor man cannot give you your dream wedding.
I'm an alpha female.
You're an alpha female?
Yes.
That's real?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Damn. And why did you pop? It was the question about alpha female.
So it's a real definition. That's what you're saying? Oh, okay. Okay. They do change the rule book, so I got you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, besides that, when he came out, did he seem like he's your type? He was until he started talking.